Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I wanted to share with you guys a free downloadable you can get from my website. It's just a paper pattern to kind of have fun with that you can use for all sorts of different origami projects. But I was kind of thinking of Kraft paper in my brain when I was trying to make this, and these are some of the patterns that kind of came up with. Just a fun little diamond pattern, plain, some black accents that kind of goes with the diamonds, these two different versions of that, and stripes, and then kind of the Kraft, striping that you get sometimes with the different kinds of processes for making the paper. So just some kind of fun stuff that kind of looks like Kraft paper. It's not Kraft paper, of course. It's whatever paper your printer paper is made to look like Kraft paper, so that's not necessarily right, but we're just going for the look of the whole thing. And I just think it's such a fun one to use to make little bags, to kind of have that for this. So I thought I'd show you guys just as a reminder how to make a bag with this paper if you were interested. And you can really kind of play around with the sizing that you do for this, but it's pretty simple stuff. You just go ahead and start off by marking where your center is, just by pinching up at the top and the bottom here. And then I'm just going to take and fold over just about almost a centimeter from where that little mark was. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to go equally this way too. And try to shoot for the center as much as I can there. And then we're going to just go ahead and glue this side over here. And I like to just have a piece of paper to have so that I don't get glue everywhere. But I just want to put a nice little bit of glue here. Of course, I don't want to make it too fat. I'm only dealing with this much space right here for how wide it is. So my main goal is to really get it on that edge, but then how far in, it doesn't need to be that far because I just want to get the top part there. So get that part marked off. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the bottom part here and fold it up to make the gusset, which is basically the base or the fat part of the bag, the bottom part of the bag here. And I'm just going to choose just a random amount here. Obviously, the more you fold up, the bigger your gusset's going to be. It's going to be about as wide as what you see here, minus a little bit for where we're going to overlap things. So once I've gotten that kind of marked off, then I can open this whole pocket area, and I'm just going to push in on the sides so that I can get these two sides to pop open to create these nice little triangles. Now, you'll notice over here on this side, a little tiny bit of mine has not folded over, so you can just make sure to get that folded over a little bit to be included with everything. And then I'm going to take the bottom parts and fold up, and I want to go just beyond the center crease that you see here. Go just beyond that a little bit so that I can get, and you could go up even more and make it less deep then if you wanted to. That's kind of some place where you can adjust things a little. When you fold this side, you want to make it so that, you'll notice there's a little crease here for where the center of all this is. You want to make it so that you fold this over enough so that this tip of this diamond you're creating here hits right at that point. And try to get that as parallel as we can too when we do this. And then we're just going to take our paper again here, and I want to just put a little bit of glue on this again because I'm not overlapping that much. So just a little bit is all you need. And later, if you find it's not enough and your bag doesn't seem to have a lot of strength to it, you can put some tape or more glue down here, but you don't want to accidentally put too much tape, glue, and find that your bag doesn't open. That kind of is never fun. So that's happened to me a few times. But once you get that part kind of secured, then you're just going to take the sides, and we're going to fold this part up so that we can match up with the angle we've created here. And I'm just going to go ahead and fold straight. And I kind of have the nice pattern here to guide me as I do this to keep it straight. I'll do this side too. And these creases are going to help us make the little inside creases that you get for your bag from having the gusset, the little side parts there. Open those up. And then we're just going to open up our bag. Now when you open it up, you can maybe use like a pencil or something to help pop it out. Be careful because sometimes you can accidentally open the bag, especially if it hasn't had much time to dry. The glue hasn't dried yet. It's easy to accidentally do that. But I'm just going to kind of open up that bottom part, get this side going here. And as you get the sides going, what we want to do on the side here is I've got a big mountain crease in the middle. I want to reverse that and make the two on either side become a mountain and that middle part become a valley. And that creates that nice creased edge that you see for these little paper bags. And I can do the same thing on this side too. Again, just popping out that bottom part, getting that kind of secured, and then just making sure these stay this way, and then the middle one goes on the inside. And it should give you a nice little base for your bag here at the bottom, and then a fair amount. It's kind of long. If it's too long for whatever you're doing it as a gift, you can choose to, of course, cut it off or just fold it down. You can fold it down a lot, put a nice big ribbon around it. Lots of fun things you can do with this. If one thing I like to do is to fold my ribbon inside the paper and then roll it down a couple of times and then tie it off in the front. That's always a fun way to kind of finish things. Or you can use, you know, cool crafting scissors to make a little serrated edge if you want to, those kinds of things. So, but just a kind of a fun, simple pattern. I hope you guys can find some fun ways to use it. And, you know, I'll have a lot more other fun things for you guys in the days to come. Thanks again always so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!